Hello everybody. In this class I'm just going to teach you about the another thing of the PHP, the conditional operators, or basically the conditional statements. But basically I was just thinking to teach you about the operators, the comparison operators actually. But before the comparison operator, this is really necessary to teach you the conditional statements to go on. So what is the if statement, the conditional statement? So how we work on the comparison operator or the conditional statement? First, basically we just need to make the computer or the program able to decide something or take any decision. In the meantime, I'm going to teach you how. I just need to type if and then the parentheses and the curly braces. So now here I just need to put the condition that if that condition occurs, then this block, this curly braces, which is called the statement block, should run. For example, here I just put it some echo. I can put anything inside the block. I can make a function. We just didn't talk about the function yet, okay? But I'll just discuss about that. By the way, I can create new variables. I can create the function. I can create the arrays, which we just didn't talk about, and a lot of things. Everything almost. Here I'm just typing this if statement is true. That means the thing which was inside these parentheses is true, but here we just need to make a condition. So how we make a condition? So now I'm just going to teach you about the single comparison operator, which is really necessary. Then we'll talk about the further comparison operators later on. So what is the operator? I just want to teach you here the equal to. You know, this sign, the equal sign, which is actually called the assigning operator, not the equal to operator. The assigning means if I just type here the var1 equal var2, that means I'm not talking that the var1 is equal to var2. Basically I'm just telling that the value of the var2 will be assigned to the var1 and the var1 will be modified basically. So this is what this sign can do, the assigning operator. But in the same way, if I just put two equal signs, so this is called the equal to operator, the very important operator inside the group of the comparison operator, okay, the equal to operator. So now what it just tells that if I just type the var1 on one side, the second operand I'm just typing as var2. So the mean is, now what I'm just telling here, I'm just telling that the var1 should take the value of the var2 and being modified, and the var1, and in a second situation, the second condition, I'm just telling that I'm just asking if the var1 is equal to var2. So here just remove that. And what do you think? The var1 is equal to var2? No, this is not. So I'm just typing here the var1 equal to var2. Save and just go to the browser and test this out by refreshing the page. So now this if statement is true. Wow! When the var1 is not equal to var2, the var2 is 9, the var1 is 8. So how this statement is true? This if statement is true, that means how we're just getting this curly brace, the data which is inside this curly brace. There is something wrong, I think. If I just refresh that again, now you can see that this if statement is true. So the issue is, if I just go there and check that out, so the var1 is equal to 8, but the var2 is 9. But there in line number 11, what I'm just doing, I'm just telling that the var1 should take the value of the var2 and being modified. So now the var1 is actually has the value of var2. So now the var2 is 9 and the var1 is 9 again. So that's why this statement is true. But if I just remove that, which is not necessary in our work, so save and just go to the browser back. I'm just gonna go and refresh the page. So now I'm not gonna see anything like that. That means it was worked perfectly. So this is called the very basic conditional statement, okay, the if statement. Then we will just learn about the if and else, then the if else, then else if in etc. There are a lot more inside the conditional statements. So by the way, the basic logic, I think you just understood that in this way our computer can take decisions that whether it line should be shown or no. For example, if the var1 is equal to var2, then this line should be shown, otherwise no. So guys, in the next class we'll learn about different more kind of the comparison operators. So stay tuned and goodbye.